6. Good morning, folks. We're sitting here at Ocean Park entrance. I just had a conversation with a police officer. They're closing it once the lot's full. Surf Beach, that is. I've already been out here once this morning. Let's go again just to show you guys what's going on out here. Kind of funny, I pulled up. There's a young man from Orange County, all set up in my normal spots. Oh, we got a half-assed choo-choo train coming. It's just the engine and a container. But I don't call this the fog monster because the fog monster you can't see through. Let's see, I came out, I was literally out here like 15 minutes ago. See, there's Magnus up on the hill getting all set up, and everybody's gonna invade. Oh yeah, see, I was out here 15, 20 minutes ago, and there was half as many vehicles as there is now. Taking the train. California, San. Jesus. Everybody's waving and saying hi. And then right over the top of the hillside, just right over there, I don't know if you can see it too well, is the booster. Standing on the pad. Oh yeah, you can barely see it sticking up there above the hillside. All right, let's. I hit a button. There we go. I guess we're gonna. I don't really want to leave. It's a beautiful morning from here this morning. You can't park along the road or you get in trouble. If I leave, there's a good possibility I won't be able to come back in. Let's go up here. More cars, more cars. At least he rides out here damn near every morning. Almost every morning that guy rides his bike out here. Hey, what's going on here? Hang on a second, folks. Let me wait. What the hell? Okay. All right. We seem to be okay. Uh-oh. The heck? Moved up here 20. And when I first moved up here, there'd be like 7 or 8. I wonder if he's or go right behind the house that we lived in, like right behind the house. So the train with cars was like 2 or 3 of cars like that, center dumps where they just load them up and then they dump the diatomaceous earth from underneath them wherever they go. And then there was also like where they load up pallets, the kind of train cars where they load up pallets. There'd be probably people off. It used to be a big union employer. Now, one of the companies that I service their fire extinguishers and take care of the whole facility now. So it's a bunch of non-union, low-paid workers compared to the union guys that were there. Which, whatever, it's still work, but oh, look up there on the pole. Osprey. That looks like an osprey. Hopefully we can get parked before he gets a wild hair up his ass and flies away. We're gonna park on this side this time because there's been a lot of rabbits out here, and where there's rabbits, there's snakes. Is he still there? Yeah. But thank you for joining us on Vandenberg rocket launches this beautiful morning, folks. That's the look out east toward Buellton, Danish Disneyland, Santa Ynez, where all the, not all, but a bunch of the movie stars live. It's beautiful this morning. Okay, let me see. What are we at time-wise? Oh, we're under an hour to go, folks. Under an hour to go till launch. Good morning, JC. Good morning, Miss Franco. I got my coffee, and it is absolutely beautiful out here. Still overcast down in the LA area. Wait, hang on. Okay. I was just making sure we have a volume. Yeah, I threw it on mute a few minutes ago because I just wanted to tell the sheriff where the parking lot stood at this point. It wasn't completely full, but it was getting there. There was only a handful of spots left. All right, you guys are going to have to hear a ding for a few minutes because if I open the doors, it's going to kill the power. And I haven't gone to Veritas Vans yet to see if I could pick up the, what's it called? Piggy bank battery for my Starlink. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. 7. And if you're a member of the Facebook page and you don't like me tagging everyone in the post, too bad. That's how you get everybody to see it. I did go up to Harris Grade this morning. It was nice and beautiful up there. Or it is nice and beautiful up there, but I decided, let's go check the pad. Let's go check the pad. And then, when I got out here, the police officer said, we're closing it. I want to stare at the back of my truck. Put you kind of over that way. Like I said, the lot was full. So they're probably, if they haven't closed it already, they're probably closing it in the next few minutes. And according to them, the police officer this morning, down here where I'm at, Ocean Park or Ocean Beach Park or Ocean Park Beach, whatever you want to call this spot, this spot is okay to remain open today. Oh, look, I see cars coming down here. So that's a tall tale sign. Oh, no, there's a car up on the road, too. So maybe they haven't closed the road yet. Maybe, just maybe, they're going to. That, I guess we can. Uh, it's weird having all this technology nowadays because, you know, I just throw my Starlink. Right now, it's thrown on the top of my truck. I'll show you guys. But I have it plugged into the truck, and it's sitting up there on the top of the truck. And that's all you got to do to have internet connection anywhere you go. Your own Starlink, we can help each other out. What do I mean by that? Well, if you use my Starlink link, you get three more cars. So that should be it right there. I don't see them letting anything else in because that should put it at full, especially with that RV out there. That thing isn't going to find a spot to park. All right. Hi ho, up the stairs we go. I don't need my backpack. Starlink's on the roof, so all we need is the cameras. Sweet. Technically, I'm trespassing. I was told why we closed the road at this. There's tires, people coming up here on the track. They're walking around. People like So the only bummer about being down here is we do get a little bit more haze. Look, you can see it rolling in right now. Hang on. Let me readjust this a little bit. But yeah, if you let me zoom out. But if you look over there to screen right, the haze is rolling in. That's fine though. It's going to be a little bit hazy from the start. But once the rocket gets above the power lines, we'll be A-okay. Hang on a second, folks. Bluetooth off. Done. Oh wait, let's do it like this. No, because if I shut the Wi-Fi off.
Showing the universe floating on air. No worries, no bars, just the truth we share. Woke up late, threw the clock away. No master plan for the rest of the day.
Sounds like it's back on. All right. Okay, the audio should... Oh, Miss Franco, you're out of here already? It's all right. It's 7:30. I know people got things to do. I'm supposed to be at work right now. Change my schedule so I can come out for this today. I was supposed to be working up here yesterday. And then an interesting thing Eddie and I figured out. Originally scheduled for yesterday at 7 a.m. And then sometime about 10:30, 805.life. If you guys are looking for the most up-to-date launch schedule, go to 805.life, because yesterday at about 10 o'clock, I thought, you know, the launch was at 7 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and while I was talking to people at work, looked it up, and 805.life had today. Then Eddie and I started talking. Oh, we got a big purge going now, so we should be about a half hour to go, because that's the main fueling purge. Let me see. Let me check the timer. Yep, 36 minutes. So then Eddie went and looked stuff up, because he's like the internet guy. I'm just the voice. He knows what he's doing on that end. But either way, Eddie went and looked it up, and before SpaceX even updated on their website, the FAA had put out a new notice to mariners and planes and all that to stay out of the area. And the new date was today at 8 o'clock, or from 7 to 11, whatever the window is. And SpaceX hadn't even updated yet. And I think, because I was watching it to see how long it was going to take SpaceX to update, what the difference in time was, and we got about an hour and a half difference in time. An hour and a half before SpaceX updated, we updated. So make sure to go to 805.life/launches for all the most up-to-date launch times and news. And let's go over here. So when I was driving in, there's going to be a telephone pole that shows up in the middle right there. You see him hanging out up there? He's waiting for something to get caught slipping. A rabbit or a squirrel or something. Something! He's looking for breakfast. Oh, that'll be a good thing to zoom in on. Where are we? Right there, right there. Oh, we're pretty good. We're pretty darn good, folks. So that's going to have to come back to the right a little bit. And down. Right about there. All right. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it's some sort of predator. He's not out here searching for berries. He's out here searching for rabbits, and snakes, and gophers, and squirrels, and everything else. Oh, he's going out into the dunes. A young man or a guy came up behind me. I thought he was going to walk past us, but he didn't. He walked out into the dunes. Which there's closed signs on the fence right now. And it's kind of suspicious that he's all in camo. But if you look, See that red sign right there? Closed. But when I went and talked to the lady up there at Surf Beach a while back, she said the only spot of the beach that's closed is directly in front of the train station. If you come, well, you can't go any further south, but if you come over here by Ocean Park, supposedly it's open. Whether it is or it isn't, I don't know. You just gotta press your luck. One of these days we'll go out there, folks, in the dunes. I don't want to point it out there. How much time do we have? Let's see. 30 minutes. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Eddie's probably still asleep. Yeah, I think that's whatchamacallit. I want to say a Seahawk, but damn it. Eagle, help me. I know you know what the hell it's called. Osprey. I think it's an osprey. I don't know though. There I saw Rudy's, I guess, Zimmerman, Rudy. I saw a RV go out there. I haven't seen one leave, so I'm assuming they're still out there. But there's nobody. Oh, there's that other guy that just walked out into the dunes. He's out there. That's the only other car down here with me at Ocean Park. For now, everybody else is up at Surf Beach, which not a surprise. It is beautiful up there today, so there's that. Here, should we do it again? Okay, let's do it again. If you guys like to donate, help us out a little bit, go ahead, and that's the PayPal link, obviously. There you go. Thanks for tuning in this beautiful Central Coast morning. It is June, so we don't get many of these in June. Usually it's just covered in fog from May something. From Memorial Day until 4th of July. Let's see, you might be able to see the guy standing out there in the dunes. Oh, might not now because he bent over. Oh, look. It's clearing up over this way a little bit. Well, I could see more of the beach. So it's probably just a patch blowing through. A patch of low fog. Doing a full scan, folks. A full scan. Only one car down there in the parking lot. That's that guy roaming out there in the dunes. And you can't really see anything east of here now because the haze is blown in. And then back to the Osprey over there on the pole. See him on top of the pole right there, hanging out. Just like the rest of us. That'd be kind of cool if you Well, they must have closed the lot. No more cars have been coming out for a minute now. Ooh. Zoom out, genius. I think those, look at UFO. I think those carts right there are pretty cool. I wonder how old they are. They've been sitting there for years. Yeah, see, I knew Eagle would know. Osprey. That little haze fog sail, whatever you want to call it, is officially blown through because we could see the pad a little bit better now. You could see up the tracks much better. So we just had a real quick you could not make it out. Yeah, alright. No biggie. No biggie. I was trying to zoom in and see if we could see the rocket on the pad yet. But it's one of those things that the glare from the sun on everything's kind of screwing it up. Holy jeez, we're already down to 57% on the battery. Yep. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in again. Where's the cheat card? Go over this real quick. We're here waiting at Ocean Beach Park, whatever this place is called, Park Beach, for Starlink Group 1744 on board booster 1071 for the 34th, for its 34th launch, the third launch for the month of June, the 38th launch of the year. I didn't do the math today, but it's the 160th day, the 19th week. So we're still roughly at 4.5 days between launches. 1071, deep breath because there's a bunch of them. NR 1071 is flown NRO 87, NRO 85, the SWAT mission, Transporter 8, Transporter 9, NRO 146, Bandwagon 2, NRO 153, NRO 192, Transporter 14, Transporter 15, and the CAS 502, which was the Korean satellite, I believe, and then 20 Starlink satellites. 1071 last flew May 2nd, the 30th launch of the year, and the 4th landing of the year. Yes, folks, the last launch for this booster was a return to sender. And roughly 41 days apart from the last time 1071 is launched, and 5 days since the last launch from SpaceX out of Vandenberg Space Force Base. So we're moving right along. I probably should do the math backwards. 205 days. No connection. What? What happened here? Where is it? Oh, I guess I got rid of it. Clock. Oh well. Okay. We'll go there. Play. Uh-oh. Something's happened here. I might have to run back down to the truck real quick, folks. That timer's going. Yep. I'll be right back, folks. Houston, we have an issue. All right. Alright. 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 6 minutes to go, folks. 6 minutes to go till launch. If you're not out here at Surf or Ocean Park, you're not getting out here. The road's closed. You probably don't have enough time anyways. Hopefully you're somewhere in the general vicinity, because as I ran into a person out at Surf Beach this morning who's on the Facebook group, Magnus. He ran in, last launch, last Saturday, he ran in from 13th Street because he wanted to get a good view. And now he's set up on top of the hill, on top of the bunker, right above Surf Beach train station parking lot. But he said there's no place better than out here to watch a rocket launch, which I believe him. He's the first person to tell me that Slick 39A out in Florida, the media center is a little bit closer than what you can get to Surf Beach, but the closest public viewing area to a rocket launch pad is Surf Beach train station. So if you ever want to see a cool launch, get here early. Get here at least an hour to an hour and a half early to watch the launch. It all depends on the day of the week, time of year, but try to get here at least an hour early, a minimum of an hour early. Yeah, a lot of people like watching from their couch. It's just as easy. On a side note, that was a cool picture inside the redwood tree. It looked whimsical. Thank you, Brian, for following. Thank you for watching from Paso. Yeah, I always forget to say that. But comment where you're watching from. I always find it interesting how far away people are watching. I like to know too, because of Space Camp. You know, they want to build Space Camp here in Lompoc. A mini amusement park, not like one that you would traditionally think of, not like a Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags. No, this is more of a digital theme park. I'd like them to build the Space Camp, and then I'd like to get Elon to donate a old SpaceX rocket so we could stick on top of the hill. Kelly, thank you for watching in Santa Maria. Brian, thank you for watching in Pasadena. JC, thanks for watching down there in the San Pedro area. Eagles up in Bayside, California, Northern California. Miss Franco, one of the regulars from Lompoc. I don't see other names I recognize right now, but that's fine. Recon Delta. Ooh. I would assume that you are a service member. 2 minutes to go. So Strongback has retracted. Stage 1 is completely full. Stage 2 is almost full. In about a minute, if you got another device open to the SpaceX live stream. Oh, yep. There we go. Stage 1 and 2 are now full. We have the purge going on from the booster now. You can kind of see it in the live stream right there. I'm trying to center it more. Right there, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vandenberg Rocket Launches. We're down to about a minute to go till launch. 15 seconds until the launch director says LZ go for launch of booster 1071's 34th launch, the third launch for the month of June, the 38th launch of the year. Just a good old regular Starlink mission, but a rocket launch nonetheless. On a beautiful clear morning also. Don't forget to hit that like button when we see the shiny glow of the booster leaving the pad. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. Head on over to 805.life/launches to keep updated on what's going on. 15 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Don't forget, hit that like button, folks. Hit the like button. Like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about Vandenberg rocket launches. Max Q. It's the only bummer about standing right here. You get a nice shot of the ass end of the rocket. But for photographers, it's kind of cool because you could zoom in on that, whatever they call it, the mock diamond effect or whatever. Oh, the Osprey didn't even move. Oh, now here's something interesting that you don't get to see every day. Hang on. So usually, you guys could see it. Hey, James. Oh, James probably isn't watching the live stream. But usually, in the evening, you get this cloud, this shadow from the cloud up there from Max Q. Going the opposite direction, west to east, from here going out east. But because it's an early morning, or not early, but a morning launch, it's now going east to west. So people over the ocean are going to go, what the hell is this shade from? Yay! There's a Max Q cloud. We should be getting, if not already, stage separation. Looks like we had stage separation already because there's a gap in the stream up there. So, yeah, it's officially out of sight for us now, folks. So let's point you back down toward the pad. We'll zoom in on the road a little bit because probably in about 2 minutes, you'll see cars coming out the road. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was SpaceX Booster 1071's 34th launch of Group 1744. A batch of Starlinks. And now back to the rocket. This got me thinking too. Because 1071 has flown 4 transporter missions, a bandwagon mission, 20 Starlink missions. So that got me thinking. I didn't do the math, but it just got me thinking. Individual satellite wise, Who has launched the most? Which booster has launched the most satellites into space? Because if you think about it, you have missions like the Bandwagon and the Transporter. Those are multi-satellite missions. I know a couple of the Transporter missions were like, I think one was like 400 satellites or something like that. I know a couple of them are well into the hundreds, 100 satellites launching. And then you got these Starlink missions. Back a minute ago, you know, last year, there was as many as 53 Starlinks on a launch. And now we're down to like 20 or 30. So it makes me think, which one of these boosters has launched the most satellites? Total weight to space. That's always interesting. I think about weird stuff. All right, let's go back over to the chat, see what's going on. Maybe I should do that. Make the PayPal thingy, the end of stream picture in the thumbnail. So then those come up and people could just go to and donate. Oh, Kim, thank you for watching in Fresno. And yeah, you guys are welcome for the live stream. I love doing this. It's kind of funny. I'm supposed to be at work, but I rearranged my schedule so I could be out here today. All right. Thank you for tuning in, folks. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. If you'd like to donate, here, let me pull it up one more time before we go. There is the PayPal link. If you'd like to send any money over, help me better my camera and just get more crap for this stuff. I have a wish list now going on. Got to get better. Can't stagnate. Oh, that's what that is. All right, folks. Well, I got to get to work for today. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, turn your notifications on. And until next time, which last time I checked was the 11th of, the 11th of June at, 1 second. Oh, wait. Now it says the 15th. Oh, dumbass, because today's the 11th. Monday at another 7 a.m. launch. Holy jeez. Thursday, June 18th, it's an NRO mission, is scheduled for 1:54 a.m. Yeah, for the next while, it looks like Starlinks are going to be southwest trajectory further off coast. 7 a.m., 7 p.m. 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. is going to be the window. Whether it's AM or PM, it looks like that's what they're aiming for, unless it's going to be this NRO mission, which is going to be at 2 o'clock in the morning. Great. I might have to take that Friday off. But even though I started it 3 times already, until next time, thank you for tuning in, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe.